Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for clicking in. So today I'm bringing you this nice equation that I want us to solve for the value of x when given. So we have our numerator x to the power of 10 minus x to the power of 6 over, this is our denominator, x to the power of 6 minus x to the power of 4 is equals to 90. So what is the value of x? So we want to get the real value of x. So our first step will begin by our numerator here, whereby we are factoring out x to the power of 6. So x to the power of 6 into bracket x to the power of 10 divided by x to the power of 6. This gives us x to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 6 divided by x to the power of 6. This is 1 into bracket over our denominator here. We are going to factor out x to the power of 4. So x to the power of 4 in bracket x to the power of 6 divided by x to the power of 4. This is x to the power of 2 minus 1 bracket is equals to 90, right? So our next step here, we have x to the power of 6. We can simplify it according to one law of indices. So we can write it as x to the power of 4 times x to the power of 2, right? Into bracket x to the power of 4 minus 1 bracket over x to the power of 4 into bracket x squared minus 1 is equals to 90. Okay, so our next step, this and this will cancel. So for our numerator, we have x squared into bracket x to the power of 4 minus 1 bracket over our denominator. We are left with x squared minus 1 is equals to 90. Good. So let us continue for our next step. So x squared into bracket x to the power of 4, we can write it as x squared, all this squared, minus 1 squared into bracket over x squared minus 1 is equals to 90. So you can see this is a difference of 2 squares. So we are going to use this identity. If you have a squared minus b squared is equivalent to a plus b into bracket a minus b. So we are going to express this into this form. So x squared into our a here is x squared plus 1 bracket x squared minus 1 bracket, then our bigger bracket over our denominator x squared minus 1 is equals to 90. So this and this will cancel out. So we are left with x squared into bracket x squared plus 1 bracket is equals to 90. Nice. So we can solve this. So let us open the bracket. X squared times x squared, this is x to the power of 4 plus x squared is equals to 90. So let us bring 90 to our left hand side. So x to the power of 4 plus x squared minus 90 is equals to 0. So x to the power of 4, we can as well write it as x squared, all this squared, plus x squared minus 90 is equals to 0. So we shall then use substitution, whereby we shall say let x squared is equals to y. So where there is x squared, we are replacing it with y. And this will give us y squared plus y minus 90 is equals to 0. So by doing so, we formed a quadratic equation. We can solve this quadratic equation using factorization method, whereby our sum is this coefficient of y, which is 1, our product, we are taking the coefficient of y squared, which is 1, and our constant negative 90. So this gives us negative 90. We shall then look for two numbers. Their product should give us their product should give us negative 90, and their sum should give us 1. So these two numbers are 10 and negative 9. So we shall substitute these numbers in our quadratic equation. So y squared plus 10y minus 9y minus 90 is equals to 0. So this is our first term and this is our second term. We shall then factor out our common factor here, which is y. So y into y plus 10 bracket, we shall then factor out here negative 9 into y plus 10 is equals to 0. So y plus 10 is common. Y plus 10 bracket y minus 9 bracket is equals to 0. So y plus 10 is equals to 0. Y minus 9 is equals to 0. So we shall have two values of y. Y is equals to negative 10 and y is equals to 9. So these are the two values of y. So earlier on we had said let x squared is equals to y, and we have y as 10, negative 10 and 9. So x squared is equals to negative 10, or x squared is equals to 9. So x squared, this should give us positive, is equals to negative 10. So this is negative. So positive cannot be equal to negative. So we shall reject this. So this is a false statement. Then we have x squared is equals to 9. We can now get the value of x. We square root this side and square root this side. So x is equals to plus or minus 3. So we shall then have two values of x. X is equals to 3 or x is equals to negative 3. So these are our solution. X is equals to 3 or x is equals to negative 3. So for verification, so let us check to see whether x is equals to 3 satisfies our given equation. So where there is x, we are replacing it with 3. So 3 to the power of 10 minus 3 to the power of 6 over 3 to the power of 6 minus 3 to the power of 4 is equals to 90. So 3 to the power of 10, this is 59,049 minus 3 to the power of 6, this is 729 over 3 to the power of 6, this is 729 minus 3 to the power of 4, which is 81, is equals to 90. So if you subtract this from this, you are getting 58320 over 648 is equals to 90. So if you divide this, will give us 90 is equals to 90. So our left hand side and our right hand side are equal, meaning x is equals to 3 satisfies the given equation. So try out with x is equals to negative 3 and comment down below.